Alright, so you guys are probably wondering why we are not filming in the car this episode. Well, after the first couple episodes, we realized the audio wasn't too great. We tried some things out with my phone, and the audio did come out better, but it's still not exactly what we want as far as quality for the show, so...
We're broke right now, so
yeah.
Anybody that wants to give us some money.
Yeah, we like money. We like games more, but we like money. And so, with that being said, we're just kind of... This is going to be more like the in-car scenes, just because of how it's all working out right now, until we can get a better camera and some better audio equipment, so where'd we go this week, Josh?
Oh, we did the 100-mile yard sale. It's 100 miles laid out of towns all set up and do yard sales, and it's just a big event. So we started out at Chula Junction, which is kind of where it kicked off, and found some cool things there. There's a lot of vendors at Chula, but they tend to be higher prices, stuff like that. People
The guy
know
with
what
the
they have.
sun-faded PS3 games.
Yeah, there's a guy with like sun-faded games that charges. I mean, he's charging like $15 for Madden 07, you know, and it's sun-faded. So. I got Wii Sports Resort boxed for $4 and Red Steel for Wii for $4. I paid $8 for the combo. I kind of haggled them down a little bit. This alone's like $15, so it's a good deal. But I already have this, so I'll probably just get rid of it. And I really wanted Red Steel.
I'm sorry.
Which is a bad game, but you know, still I want to play it, so I got that. And then just up the road from Chula, there was another little spot that wasn't really with a town or anything, but it was just set up. And like, they had stuff all over the place, cluttered. And I found Spawn. They had one Super Nintendo game. I found Spawn, and they wanted $2 for it. It's like a $7 game, so I, of course, in the spirit of yard selling, haggled down to $1. So.
Because you're awesome. But they actually did have another Super Nintendo game at another one of the vendors.
Oh yeah, at Chula.
Yep, at Chula. And this old dude, I hate dealing with old men.
Yeah.
They are awful. They think if it's more than 5 years old, it must be worth a fortune. But
if you're an old man, forgive my friend here.
yeah, if you're an old man, I mean it.
Oh yes. Crusty Super Funhouse for Super Nintendo.
Oh yeah?
Pretty hard to get game. Wheel of Fortune, I think I already have that for Nintendo. I'm getting this though.
Oh. But I got Krusty Super Funhouse for the Super Nintendo. Paid $5. Tried talking the guy down. He was like, I want to sell it with the system. And he wouldn't go down on the price for $5. But it's worth like $8, so I figured, why not? And yeah, so that was some pretty good finds at Chula. But we got some more stuff, didn't we?
Yeah, after that we headed down to an antique store, and I didn't get much retro stuff. That was pretty much the oldest thing I got, aside from the Mario hat and Luigi hat, and actually the Luigi hat came with the whole costume. Size 8 medium boys, if you're interested, 50 cents, so good deal there.
I think we could fit in it though.
Yeah, we went down to an antique store, and I bought this and Battlefield 3, which I don't have with me, because I already had a copy, so I got rid of that, for $3 each. It's just a little case for Halo. I'm a big Halo fan, so probably won't even use it. Don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but it was cheap. And I got rid of my Kinect, and now I have another Kinect. Came with 3 games. I got it for $20. So.
Is one of those actually still sealed?
Yeah. Dance Central, which is probably the better of the 3 games. Kinect Adventure, this is like worth a penny because it came with the Kinect. Dance Central and Motion Sports Play for Real. This is probably the best one, and it's still sealed. The lady was asking $30. It's probably worth like $50, and I got it for $20. So never pay full price at a yard sale.
Unless an old man won't.
I just dropped some stuff.
You did drop some stuff. That was sexy.
Yeah.
But yeah, never pay full price at a yard sale unless an old man won't deal with you. And then pay full price or walk away. I paid full price.
Yeah.
Now, at the same place where Josh got his Kinect and the games that I'm just kind of kicking around here, I got this. Lightsaber. I haven't put new batteries in it. Not sure if it works or not, but 50 cents. I couldn't pass it up. I'm a huge Star Wars fan, so yep, Force is strong with me.
Yep.
Now, our next adventure led us to the Amelia thrift store in Amelia, Virginia. Now, the first thing I picked up while I was there was this poster. Now, this poster, I got a kick out of it when I opened it. The kids from my youth group actually saved it for me. It's a Ninja Turtles poster that says, "Say no to drugs, say yes to pizza." That is awesome. I love it. I'm probably going to frame this. I think it's great that the kids saved it for me, and they were thinking about me while we were there. They're raising money for our church youth group, and
Speaking of the kids,
speaking of the kids,
it's a great story.
oh, Hayden.
Hayden, you need to watch this.
I hope you see this, Hayden, because you're in it anyway. But so these.
Where you been hitting, huh?
I found a bunch of PlayStation 2 games.
Y'all should have been here earlier. They got bought in a bunch of He-Man stuff. Nobody collects He-Man.
Third away.
Yeah, did you hear that?
Say what?
Look
at you, man. Getting all the games. Where's Marie? Dark Cloud? Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh, come on. I saw it first.
Dude,
Yes.
I've seen it. Hayden. Well, let me look at some of them. RPG Maker 2? Holy crap. No, alright. Let me look at some of them. I'm putting this
You
down.
can have all of them you want, though.
Hold on, alright. I'm gonna take One Piece,
How many of those you gonna buy?
Dark Cloud, and RPG Maker 2, definitely.
Oh, come on. You took the good games.
Yeah, of course.
What's Dragon Quest?
Dragon Quest, I already have it. That's why it's a pretty rare RPG. Oh, there's my Terminator 3 game I grabbed.
Do you want it?
I'm gonna grab the Terminator 3 game. That's one.
Alright, yes, right. Okay. So, anyway, young man from our youth group comes up to me and says, "Hey, Jonathan, I got some PS2 games here. Take a look." And you don't mess with one of the multiplayers. You don't show them a box of games when they're out to buy games.
Because we buy games.
Exactly, that's the whole point of this show. And first off, I got RPG Maker 2. Now, obviously, this is the old GameStop case, but as you can see, there's the disc. Now, the game isn't worth a whole lot of money, but I've never seen it out in the wild, so it's definitely one that I was glad to pick up. Next one was Onimusha Warlords. Awesome game, had it back in the day, glad I got it again. One Piece, Pirates Carnival. Never played it, it's a One Piece game, it's an anime game, so I thought why not? It's disc, manual, complete, so it was worth giving a shot at least. I also got Pirates, Legend of the Black Buccaneer. I've never heard of this game, but disc and manual still, so I mean it's complete, you know, $2 a piece for these games is not bad at all. And this little game called Mojo. I have no idea what it is. I'm going to have to give it a try. I might review it soon, but again, complete.
Also
So-
in that same bundle, he let me buy Dark Cloud. So, great RPG. I've never played it.
Looks like Link on the cover.
Yeah, it actually does. So
I think it plays a little like Ocarina of Time. I'm not sure. I've never played it, so I'm just speculating here.
yeah, but it's complete. I mean, it's in pristine condition. So $2 for this. Journey Thrift Store, thanks.
Yep. And one other thing I got at the thrift store, the disc is a little scratched up and it was disc only. I got, you know, another crappy GameStop case. But Terminator 3 Redemption for the Nintendo GameCube. Anytime I find GameCube games, I buy them simply for the fact that there really weren't that many of them, and they were very, very highly produced. So I buy them when I get the chance.
Yeah,
So,
people jump ship from Nintendo, so GameCube was not the greatest console. I mean, I love it, but
you didn't love it at the time, though.
I didn't love it at the time.
I loved it at
I
the
called
time.
it the Gamecast because I hated that and the Dreamcast, and so I just lumped them together. But I regret that now.
Yeah, because they were both phenomenal systems. Crappy controllers, but phenomenal systems.
Yep. So Hayden, learn your lesson.
Can't help it.
Too bad, Hayden. You shouldn't have handed a box full of games to one of the multiplayers. You knew it would happen.
Moving on. What'd you get?
I got some PS2 games, some not too good PS2 games, but they were $1 each. I got Monster Jam Maximum Destruction. I mean, how can you not pick this up? You know, Complete, looks really good, shape. Don't know if I'll ever play it. Tak, the Power of Juju. I actually have Tak too, so now my collection is complete.
I have a funny story regarding that game I'll tell you later.
Tell them now.
Well, I worked at a store called Replay Games. This was a long time ago. And this dude came in wanting to return this game. He says it didn't work. Now, our policy was we check it out, see if it works or not, blah, blah, blah. So I go to put it in our PS2 and goes, well, I know it's going to work in your PlayStation 2. It just doesn't work in mine. And I'm like, okay, dude, I still got to check it just to be sure. And lo and behold, it worked. I was like, I'm sorry, I can't refund it if it works. And he was all like mad and started yelling and cussing at me, throws the game on the counter and says, you know what, you keep it. So I just left it on the counter, whatever. So the guy comes back in and says, dude, are you sure there's nothing you can do for me? All pitiful acting this time. And at this point, he's already ticked me off because he's yelled, he's cussed at me, he's acted like a fool. And I'm like, sorry, dude, I can't do it. I can't do anything. It's store policy. You'll have to talk to the manager. He takes the game, snatches it off the counter, walks out the store, opens it up, takes the disc, breaks it, throws it in the air, and then tries to run over it with his car. The guy was a toolbox. I see him in town every now and then. I don't think he recognizes me, but I just snicker every time I see him.
So yeah, Tak and the Power of Juju.
It is rage-inducing.
And I also got Frogger's Adventures: The Rescue. All three of these for $1. I just saw it and I just bought it because
$1 each, or did you get all three of them for $1?
No, $1 each. So
Okay.
I paid $3 total.
Yeah, but I mean, they're probably games that are worth $2-3 anyway. So.
I mean, it's kind of hard to get games for $1. So anytime you can find a game that's not a sports title for $1,
It works out pretty good. Now in Crew, I stumbled upon a little something, and it kind of goes with something else that I got. A Wavebird controller, $2. Tested it the other day, works fine. See, comes right on.
Guy didn't even know what it was.
Yeah,
He's
he
like,
had
I don't
no-
know what this is.
He's like, I don't know what it is. Give me a price. I said $2. He said, okay. So I got this and 2 receivers for it. We could not find the other Wavebird with the other receiver, so I gave the other receiver to Josh.
So if you have a Wavebird without the receiver, send it to me.
Yeah, exactly. He needs a Wavebird because the controller cords on the GameCube controllers are incredibly short. And it's miserable to play with, like, hunched over.
And
like that.
this controller seems to be pretty close to the manufacturer feel, like from what I can tell. I mean,
Oh,
it's
yeah,
not like,
it's-
some controllers that are wireless just don't feel right.
Well, this was made by Nintendo,
So, yeah.
it's gonna feel good. It's gonna feel real good.
We headed out to Green Bay and Meharron area. There's these little 2 towns that pretty much just have a post office and a gas station. Actually, Green Bay doesn't even have the gas station, but you
They have
just
a post
really
office.
they do have a post office.
You can get
so
mail there.
You can get mail there, and so we stopped there. Yeah, we met up with a friend.
Jason Leonard,
Jason, yeah,
assistant
Jason's-
manager at GameStop here in Farmville, Virginia.
Yeah, Jason's a cool dude. Definitely hooked us up with quite a bit of stuff. You want me to go first?
You
Show
go
what
first. You got all
Jason
kinds of goodies.
Yeah, I got a lot of. He was selling a lot of steel cases without the game and stuff. I didn't bring those, but I got a lot more stuff than what I'm showing. I got a Halo fat head. I'm a big Halo fan. I got a fat head from him.
You got a fat head, all right.
Yeah, I do have a fat head. This hat barely fit on. So that's definitely cool. That'll go up somewhere. Don't know yet. Got Ninja Gaiden for $1. Xbox game. I got Ninja Gaiden 2 and 3 for the 360, so this will complete my set. Complete, good shape. And probably the coolest things I got the whole trip were from Jason.
Oh yeah.
I got the Call of Duty Ghost Prestige Edition. It did not come with the game, but it came with everything else. So pretty cool to get the camera that comes with it in the case and all. Definitely pretty neat. The fact that I only paid $20 for this, definitely a good price.
Oh yeah, Jason hooked us up good.
So $20, these go for about 50 for the Prestige Edition, at least from what I could tell. And then my absolute favorite thing I got. This is pretty big, so I have to pick it up. Yeah! I love Splinter Cell Blacklist, and I got this. Did not come with the game either, but for $20, I got the Blacklist palette.
Does it have the comic and stuff in there too?
It does have the comic and stuff in here too.
I
All he
just
took
saw it on
out,
the side of the box.
yeah, all he took out was the game and the downloadable content that you get for buying this collectible edition.
That
So-
thing is epic.
And I already have the game, so only thing I didn't have was this.
So now when we want collector's editions, we know to just wait for the 100-mile yard sale, and Jason will be selling his extra stuff.
Exactly.
And the cool thing that GameStop does, though, is like if they get a collector's edition in and somebody doesn't pick it up, and it sits there, and it sits there, and it sits there, they eventually mark it down to the used price and throw the collector's edition stuff away. And that's where a lot of this stuff ends up happening, is people just, they'll buy the game for the used price and get the collector's edition stuff anyway. So you got some awesome stuff from Jason.
Yeah.
And I got some pretty good stuff too. I didn't get a paladin or a giant plane or anything like that, but I got some pretty cool things. I'm going to start off with the strategy guides that I got. Now, keeping in mind, I only own one of these games, but I got the strategy guide for Star Wars Old Republic Explorer's Guide. This is the one game that I actually own. Where is he? Batman Arkham Origins. And Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. This is the game that I really want, and hopefully I can find somebody who has an extra copy that'll put it over my way. Maybe just a minute.
Yeah, all my game. I'm in the process of moving, so that's why I didn't have some of the things that I got, because everything's like in boxes, and hopefully I'm about to move to Farmville and I'll be closer to Genesis for shooting our videos. in the
Yeah.
future.
All right, so the most awesome collection of things that I got was the GameCube, this one right here, in 6 games. Now the GameCube came with all the hookups, and one of the controller that it actually came with, which was the Platinum controller, and then 2 of the crappy little white GameStop controllers. No big deal. Still pretty cool to get an extra GameCube. Always nice to have a backup system. But what was awesome about getting the GameCube was the 6 games. Now, I got Madden 07, which I could pay $15 for at Chula if I wanted, but
With the sun faded label.
Exactly.
From a grumpy old man.
grumpy old men.
Yeah.
Don't mess with them. Then I got Metroid Prime 1 and 2. Now, I'm not too fond of the Prime games. I like the old school Metroids like Super Metroid, Metroid 2, Metroid Fusion, Zero
Yep.
Mission, but
These games kind of broke the barrier for like 3D gameplay and stuff like that. I mean, they were kind of like setting the bar for what was to come. So you kind of, can't discount them for what they were.
I mean, they were good games, but they weren't games that I really enjoyed because they didn't feel like Metroid to me. Got Batten Kaitos, Eternal Wings, and the Lost Ocean. I've heard of Batten Kaitos, never played it, so I'll give it a chance. I'm sure it'll be fun. The most awesome games were Legend of Zelda Wind Waker and Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time with Ocarina of Time Master's Quest on the disc. That's awesome to get. Both of these games combined are worth about $70, and I paid $50 for the whole lot, so thank you, Jason, for the most bodacious deal. So,
Yep, shout out to Jason.
Jason Leonard is epic. Now, I did get one final thing. We got this in Farmville when we went.
Yeah, this is probably the oldest thing we've ever even seen when we were out, video game-wise.
You know, I mean, other than the old man that doesn't
Well,
wanna deal
yeah,
with
but
people.
he's not a video game, but
But he's old. He's selling
Yeah.
video games.
Yeah.
Is the Mattel Electronics Football. Now, what makes this so special is it's from 1977. It's old as dirt.
it's
And
even older than
yeah, it's older than me, and I'm 32. But what's cool about this to me is just the awesome retro feel that it has. I mean, this feels like it was made in 77. It's the plastic
Yeah.
is sturdy. It's very yellowed. You can tell it kind of came from a smoker home, which is okay. But the funny story behind this was going to the yard sale. I picked it up. I said, "How much?" He said, "20." I was like, "Really?" And he said, "I can get over 100 on eBay."
So you said
I'm gonna go on eBay.
no. You said Sell it on eBay then.
Yes, I did. I said, why don't you go sell it on eBay then? I was pretty aggravated because when people say I can get more than this on eBay, why don't you
Like,
sell it on eBay?
Why are you selling it here at your yard sale? If you could get it on eBay, you should have sold it already.
Yeah, for reals. So I went on eBay and I looked and I found out it was actually worth like $10. And so I said, hey, eBay says it's only worth 10. I don't know what you were looking at. He was like, well, I'll take 15. I was like, I'll give you 10. That's what it's worth. He was like, "Rah, rah, rah, 10. So I got it for $10. It works. You can see the little lights are on. Well, hopefully you can see that in the video. And it's just a neat little thing to have. It's hard as hard can get for a little handheld game, but it's just, like I said, it's neat to have, and I'm proud to have it in my collection. So
Yeah, definitely a neat game. It's got more buttons on it than an NES controller, so
yeah, for real.
if you can figure out what those buttons do, more power to you.
Yeah, for real. I think K means kick.
Yeah.
It's about all I can figure out.
Yep, and then there's arrows.
Yeah. So, yeah, we got some good stuff, and now we want to give you free stuff.
Yeah, do you like free stuff?
Free stuff?
I like free stuff.
I like free stuff.
So-
You like free stuff?
In the spirit of Assassin's Creed Unity coming out, because I'm not just a retro gamer, I like new stuff, and this guy here is going to be pre-ordering a PS4 with Destiny and all that stuff. So, this guy's into new stuff also. And Assassin's Creed Unity looks awesome. So, I have a couple extra copies of like Assassin's Creed 2 and 3 lying around. I think that's what they are. Pretty sure they're in a box, but I'm going to give them to you for free if you comment and like us on YouTube. We won't know if you liked us or not, but we would appreciate it if you did.
We'll know if they subscribe, though.
Yes, subscribe to our channel and leave a comment. Don't just leave us 2 words, but tell us something about yourself maybe, what you liked about our videos, what you'd like to see in the future.
What you didn't like about our videos.
Yeah, constructive criticism is always good. We want to, put a good product out, good video. It's a lot of fun. We have a lot of fun shooting these, so definitely have a blast going out. So yeah, leave a comment, and then I will send you a message via YouTube and get your information, and I will mail you the copies for free.
For free?
$99. No, it's really free. $99.
$3.99?
So they'll be yours, and you'll get them in the mail.
What's free 99?
That's free.
Why is there 99 at the end?
I don't know, but it's free.
So leave us a comment, and like you said, no like 2-word comments. Nothing like you guys suck or hey, nice video. Something like I said, games you like, or like you said, constructive criticism. Just good-natured comments without the profanity, and we will gladly.
Yeah, we like.
Not only will we do that, I think we'll feature some of the comments on our next video too.
Yeah, we'll feature the comments on our video, and there will be more free stuff to come. So keep in tune with what we're doing, and we just like to be kid and family friendly too. So try to keep it clean.
Awesome. All right, that was fun.
Yeah, well,
Thank you guys for watching.